talking shit is illegal, then lock me up, throw away the key, because one thing I'm going to do is talk some shit. Everybody talk shit. I just own it.
Hello. It is me, Santoki, aka Toki. I hope everybody is doing well. Today, we are going to be doing Nova Online, who is very new to me. Very new. I did say in 2026 I wanted to explore more lolcows, and I figured I'd start with him since he's been the most mentioned, suggested, asked about. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, I just want to preface this by saying I know next to nothing about Nova. I know he's a young man. He has a speech impediment. He's always yelling about something. He has some beef with his uncle, who I believe is deceased now, I think. And he also has beef with Tophia, which I find funny because he be going in her chat and giving her money, which I know makes her mad. But yeah, that's about it. That's about all I know. I am going to rely on comments to kind of fill me in or maybe correct things that were in the video that we're about to watch. Yeah, all that stuff. So I just wanted to say that, get that out of the way right off the bat. We're going to be watching Kiwi tapes because they have a playlist that begins from 2 years ago. So I feel like that has a better timeline. Also, the videos are shorter because a lot of other videos are like hours long. And I don't know. I don't want to, one, can't watch hours worth. And two, I don't want to have to break up a video and like mess with the flow and stuff. So we're going to watch Kiwi tapes. So the first video is from 2 years ago. And the description reads, Nova Online is a TikTok user who has amassed a pretty big following due to his cringy food reviews. But after disturbing Discord calls are leaked, Nova's life would be turned upside down, amassing an army of detractors who would do anything they could to get Nova offline. Alright, I said everything else I need to say. Let's get into it.
Nova Online.
The Nova haters have just struck on a full-on cyber war against the Nova stars. Those are clearly effing photoshopped. I will not stand for this. No.
Oh, okay, so one, I guess his supporters are called Nova Stars, which I'm not going to knock it. Also, I did forget to mention, I know he's into age regression. I have seen some pictures of him with the pacifier. Yeah, I know about that. I don't know the details, but I know that is something that he is into.
Stars. I'm at my breaking point. You're effing trolls who have nothing else better to do!
Gabriel Gage, also known as Nova Online, is a 19-year-old TikTok star with over 3...
Wait, his name isn't really Nova? This whole time I thought his name was really Nova. What? Where the hell did the Nova come from?
100,000 followers as of the making of this video. Nova was relatively unknown until about a year ago he posted a Wingstop review that went absolutely viral.
Trying Wingstop for the first time. Cajun seasoned fries. Okay. Mildly spicy, but nothing that I can't bear. These are actually pretty decent. 8 out of 10. Mango habanero wings. Oh, wow. Okay, these are very, very spicy. Oh, wow. They're very spicy, but they're still pretty good. 7 out of 10. Dr. Pepper. Oh, it slaps. 10 out of 10. Lemon pepper wings. Lemon pepper wings are absolutely stunning. They're amazing. 9 out of 10. Garlic Parmesan tenders. Really good. 8 out of 10.
After the Wingstop review, Nova Online would follow up with numerous other TikToks reviewing various other fast food products, and it would quickly become his main form of content he liked to produce, finding great success on the platform, having accumulated over 300,000 subscribers, as well as his fair share of detractors and trolls. And the accumulation of these trolls was aided in no small part by the fact that Nova would put so much personal...
Oh my god, why do they always... First of all, Is that his feet? Or is that his socks? Hold on.
Information on the internet.
What was that? Whatever it was black. Ew. Second of all, see, this is where they always go wrong. They start addressing the haters and they start giving them attention and they start engaging with the trolls. I'm sure had he just stuck to his little food reviews and not acknowledged any of that, we wouldn't be here. But here we are.
Even doxing his church during a Monster Energy drink review.
Trying Ultra Sunrise Monster Energy, and if you're wondering why I'm not at home, I'm at my church for Bible camp.
Oh my.
We're just waiting to board a bus to go to Cusick. So, we're trying Ultra Sunrise Monster Energy in the morning before we go. It's 7:46 a.m. First impressions. Smells like orange juice. Alright, cheers. And that's kind of what it tastes like. Like, this tastes like orange juice with a hint of tangerine. It's actually pretty good. I'll give it an 8 out of 10, just because it's not as good as Ultra Blue.
Another thing that attracted the trolls was Nova Online's almost seemingly terminal Discord usage, spending multiple hours a day in voice chats and in text channels talking to supposed fans, where he would very often disclose
Where could this go wrong? Where could this go wrong?
embarrassing and personal information about himself. Trolls would also raid the place constantly, much to the dismay of Nova.
The Nova haters have just struck on a full-on cyber war against the Nova Stars. I will not stand for this. Nova Stars, do everything you can. We have the power of USADA Pecora and God on our side.
Who? Who is that? Is he like a Bible thumper? I know he said that he was at church and he was going to go to Bible camp. But is he currently still into the, I'm assuming, Christianity? Wouldn't be surprised if it was Mormon. I'm not going to say anything about religion. Don't go there. Don't go there.
Side. Stay strong. This is a message to Genji Gavin from the Discord. I've banned you from the Discord. Contradicting me around like you're my own mother and acting like you're God in my DMs is not cool. You are being blasphemous. The only one God is Jesus up above.
Oh.
Thank you.
Hey all, it's Nova Kadri. I just wanted to let you know that
First of all, the shirt. We need to get Tophia that.
our Discord is back open after we purged every single account because we had to get rid of all the trolls and we didn't know who their alts were. So yeah, we're back open now after much thorough maintenance, and I hope to see you all back in the server.
Despite numerous purges, getting rid of an entire server audience altogether one time, Nova could not seem to escape the trolls on his Discord. More stealthy than they were previously, the trolls began to gather any speck of personal or embarrassing information on Nova. And they would find some pretty dark things that would change the public perception of Nova from being a cringy food reviewer to an infamous internet personality. And this is where it gets dark, folks.
Oh no.
It was not only discovered that Nova Online was following many underage people with his TikTok, but he was also having conversations with them through Discord voice chats, where he would often indulge in one of his favorite pastimes, age regression. Nova really enjoys talking with a baby voice and acting like a toddler.
A baby voice. Are they going to provide a sample? I didn't know that. I just knew he had a binky in his mouth. I've just seen the pictures. Oh, gosh. Oh.
Often saying how much he loves wearing a diaper.
What?
In my opinion,
What do you guys have me watching? This is what y'all wanted me to watch? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Diapers. I see the shirt is very fitting, because what the hell? He's shitting on himself?
it's very weird, but compared to some of the other characters you see on this channel, it's relatively tame. That is, until you know the context of the video I'm about to show you,
Oh, no.
where Nova got on a video call with a 14-year-old girl and proceeded to be very, very creepy.
What the 14? What? It's really not that hard to not engage with minors. I don't understand it. I really don't. It's not that hard. You know, you can just not do it. Why? I mean, I know it involves a lot of grooming, but just ugh.
Oh, will that? How I wonder why you are up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, will that? How I wonder what you are.
You did so great.
Aww.
Not only
Oh my god. Ugh. It didn't help that there was like horror music in the background. What the hell? Ugh. I'm getting so much secondhand embarrassment right now. Oh my god.
would he do this, but he would also ask these children explicit questions
Oh god.
and show them the diaper I talked about
No
earlier.
way.
All to kids around the age of 14. And this is only a fraction of the hard Discord evidence against Nova. If you want to see the rest, there's a channel that I cannot recommend enough. His name is Underflow, and I really appreciate him screenshotting and archiving a lot of these Discord messages because they almost can't be found anywhere else. When Nova found out that all this information had been leaked to the public, he was extremely angry and decided to hold a TikTok livestream to explain himself.
Hating on small TikTokers, just trying to be fun, but all you want to do is falsely accuse them of crap they never did. Y'all are being legitimate assholes. Have you ever seen an episode of Darman? You would know to not be an asshole to people.
Please. It's okay. I said I didn't want to talk about religion, but hear me out. It's always like the children or the people that grew up in very strong religious environments that end up being such degenerates. And it's almost like because they were suppressed, that when they finally do come to sexuality, I guess, I'm not really sure how to word that, they go to like extremes. And talking about Darman, like oh my god.
Don't know nothing about. Don't judge people before you get to know them. Proof my ass, it's all photoshopped. It's been proven.
Oh my god, this is giving Tophia. Oh my god, with the Asian teen corn, it's giving Tophia. No. Nova. I'm gonna call you Nova. You were on video. Like, you were on video talking about Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Oh my god.
You're in timeout for like 5 minutes. Then I'll turn back on speaking privileges.
No way.
Maybe. Now you better effing behave. You guys need to get a job instead of wasting your fat asses on small TikTokers. Those are clearly effing photoshopped. And if I can, I'll get my effing lawyers into this.
Oh my
Since I have
god.
no effing father.
Does he abuse the court system allegedly? Is he also sue happy? Are we all gonna get sued as well? Am I gonna get sued for doing this? Nova, please. I already got a case pending with Tophia. No, I'm joking. Ooh.
This is you, and this hand is me.
All
Nova,
of
don't
this
piss me off.
information would cause Nova to go viral once more, and for a couple weeks he was the talk of the town. It was all anyone was discussing. And of course,
Not me.
this only caused trolling to intensify. And
Of
now
course.
that they had some evidence, they would use it against Nova in any way they could. This would culminate in the church that Nova went to, who he had previously doxed, kicking him out as soon as the information was brought to them. Church was a place of refuge for Nova.
Yo, they really kicked him out? Damn. I never really, maybe establishments, but churches, they be going hard for their congregations. I already said I'm not gonna get into it. Let's move on. Go ahead. Sorry.
He would participate in youth groups, Bible studies, all sorts of things.
He was around youth?
And now they wanted absolutely nothing to do with him. And when Nova had found out that he'd been excommunicated, he would go live on TikTok once more, far angrier than the previous time.
I'm at a breaking point. You're effing trolls who have nothing else better to do!
Oh my god. Where is he from? Because the fan stays on. The fan stays on. So where is he from? I'm scared.
You guys have anything else better to do than check out your fan asses and your content universe?
Why we can't get Tophia like this? Y'all are spoiled over there in Novaland. We don't get this from Tophia.
Nova, up until this point, had only fed the trolls, and reactions like this certainly weren't helping his case.
Again with the black
his
ass
comments
socks.
were constantly trashing him, big-time YouTubers were making videos over the situation, and he was becoming more and more hated by the day. Realizing this, Nova understood that if he was ever going to do anything on TikTok again without being harassed, he would have to take a break. And that's what he did. He didn't post for quite some time. People even thought that this was the end of the Nova Online.
So he was almost out. He was almost out. See, he was almost there. He was almost there. What the fuck happened? You know what? It's the attention. It's the attention and it's the addiction to social media.
Story. But almost every time, it is not the case. These characters will always return to YouTube. They're addicted to the attention. They're addicted to the views. They love it too much. Nova was no different. He would return soon after the majority of the heat had died down, desperately attempting to recreate old success by doing his iconic Wingstop review 1 year after the first one had blown up so virally. And somehow, through no lack of effort, Nova managed to make this one cringier than the first.
1 year ago today, I posted the video that boosted my whole TikTok career. And 1 year later, we are revisiting that exact order that I placed 1 year ago today. This is trying Wingstop for the first time, recreated. First off, I would just like to thank every single one of you who have watched my Wingstop video. Because it was my main turning
That wasn't me.
point in my TikTok career, and I appreciate it. Now let's taste test everything in voiceover mode. Okay, so we're starting off with the Cajun seasoned fries. The Cajun seasoning wasn't dispersed all the way, so it was a little spicy. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Alright, I tried to showcase the wings. It did not go so well. But anyways, the lemon pepper had too much pepper for me. I will definitely give this one a 6 out of 10. Alright, and now we're moving on to the mango habanero wings. They were a little more spicier than I remember, so I will give them a 7 out of 10. And Dr. Pepper always slaps. 10 out of 10. Hey, Nova Kadri, starting off.
Something that you really need to indulge in if you're gonna go and watch Nova's TikTok is the comments section. Because I struggle to find one positive comment. Usually they just call him out on things, like if his hair is extra greasy, or if he's breathing into the microphone particularly loud.
Yeah, the greasy hair is something I noticed right off the bat. Dry shampoo is a godsend for the greasy hair.
That video. He deletes a lot of hate comments, so most of the time it's worded in just a way to where it's kind of a hidden insult against Nova, or at least something that could pass for a non-hate comment. Another thing I should point out is just how highly Nova regards this old video of his. Granted, it is the one that went viral. It was not him reviewing Wingstop that made the video so hilarious, it was the insanely cringy way that he did it. Of course, self-awareness is not one of Nova's strong suits. He thinks himself some kind of review bruh, actually believing that the majority of the people there are here to see him and his brilliant reviews of very common fast food items. The reality is, much like Review Bruh, people are there to see him. But unlike Review Bruh, it's not in a positive light. Nova doesn't care. Of course, he has his legion of Discord buddy trolls that are gonna yes man him to death. Anyone with a trollsome bone in their body can see that this man is a prime target, and I think there's quite a few people currently playing the long game with him. People behind the scenes.
There's always gonna be trolls that are very patient and play the long game. Listen, I've been following lolcows for a very long time, and it's insane how some of them will befriend the lolcows for years and then finally just release a bunch of shit at once. It's crazy.
convincing Nova to do increasingly more cringe activities. Like this video, one of Nova's most recent, where he chugs an entire can of Mountain Dew by shotgunning it like a beer.
Oh no.
Alright, I'm gonna try to start a new series where I shotgun a bunch of different sodas. Today, we've got Baja Blast's younger but not as cool brother, Caribbean Splash. Gotta use the keys.
Oh my god.
Alright.
Oh. He didn't even really show it. His arm was blocking the whole time. Look, he looks sick. You know he fucked up.
7 out of 10.
In all my time watching Nova food reviews, I've only seen one product get the 10 out of 10 perfect score, and that's Dr. Pepper.
I was just about to say.
Dr. Pepper is the golden standard from which Nova bases this whole rating system around. The only thing that's come even close was the lemon pepper wings. The first time, not the second time. The second time they had too much pepper, they lost a whole point because of it. But the OG lemon pepper wings had an 8 out of 10 score. That's truly almost unheard of in the Nova food review game. But Nova's return does not just consist of him doing food reviews. It also has him beefing with people. One name in particular might be familiar to you, Tophia Chew.
Hey, that's my girl. Look, and they chose a nice picture.
From who what I hear is horribly racist, has been fired from multiple jobs due to hygiene issues.
Just one. She's only ever had one job. She was fired from it. Look, she want to recreate this. I don't think it's gonna happen, Tophia. I don't know.
Met Mick Foley. I also know that my buddy Smokey MCC is putting together a video on her. Go check out his channel. He'll have that video out soon, if not already. But Nova has been calling out Tophia Chew for being homeless, for being smelly, and of course Tophia Chew has been calling out Nova for being a pedo. This back and forth has been going on for a while.
Tophia, do we want to go there? You both are degenerates. You both are... The call is coming from inside the house on both y'all ends. Nova talking about she stink. Nope, you literally have a shirt that says I stink.
While all the comments ship it, they think Tophia Chew and Nova are meant to be. Meanwhile, Nova is putting out videos like this one.
Hey Tophia, oh wait. Let me change my attire real quick. It isn't fitting for the video. But hey.
Sorry. Oh my god.
Now that we're properly dressed, hey Tophia, I've got your video game here that costs $29.99 a copy. I bet you don't even have that much in your bank account from all the DoorDash that you order.
Ooh.
Even I DoorDash less than half as much as you. And I mean, that's just pathetic. You can't even cook. I have a real job. You don't. All you do is sit on your fat ass all day on TikTok Live and defame me and MG and all that shit.
MG mention. Who follows MG? I actually haven't followed her for a minute. Like, it's been a while. She kind of got boring. So I kind of was just like, She's not as bad. She has done some questionable things. But she's not as bad. But, Nova kind of dragging right now. I'm sorry. And the fact that this all... Remember, this video is from 2 years ago. This all still applies to Tophia today. So nothing has changed. If anything, things have gotten worse.
And because of that... Here's your stupid $30 video game.
Oh. You got it. Okay.
I feel like this is only the beginning of the Tophia Chew beef, as she's had plenty to say about him, and he's had plenty to say about her. Other than that, it's been relatively quiet on the Nova drama front. It seems like his return has gone off decently. The chats are still full of trolls. I'm sure the Discord is still full of trolls. But it seems like he's still making videos every day. You can rest assured that if anything happens, I'll keep an eye on the situation, and I'll let you guys know.
Thank you for making these videos so I can watch and be educated. That was quite the introduction. We got a Tophia mention. Their beef is still ongoing. What was it, like maybe a week ago? Nova went in her chat and sent her some gifts. So I hope it keeps going. It's funny. And Nova be dragging Tophia. Tophia, you gotta up your game. Because he dragged the shit out of you right there. So, that was interesting. He's very interesting. Didn't expect to hear a rendition of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. But that was entertaining. Nova, you gotta leave the minors alone. But since this was 2 years ago, I'm sure that I'm gonna learn of many incidents. Because they never stop. They never stop and they never learn. So can't wait for that. I'm probably gonna do maybe one video a week on Nova. Because as y'all know, Tophia is priority on this channel. I also got Chantal Foodie Booty, who has announced yet again a break after coming back for a day. It's a mess. Amberlynn, and she's kind of on the back burner because the lolcow stuff is just so, like, boring and cringy and fucking stupid to even... Rosie has been almost exclusively on Patreon. I'm not buying that shit. So yeah, we'll see. I'm aiming for at least once a week. I also want to maybe have those videos be premieres. That way y'all can give me the knowledge and give me the tea and feed me the lore in real time. Y'all let me know. And yeah, we'll see. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. If you are not subscribed, please do. And I will see you when I see you. Peace.